Hello, and what is going on, guys? This is ABOT Joker on behalf of Band of Thugs Gaming. And now in today's video, we're going to be doing a video on the location, inventory, and recommendations for Xur. Now if you don't know who Xur is, this is going to be basically an introduction to who he is. He's basically a guy that comes to the tower every weekend, and he has a range of exotics that you can purchase in exchange for those strange coins. So let's go ahead and find him. This week he is on the the east side. If you're looking towards the Crucible guys, the north side, then you'd find Xur over on the east side. So in the tower hangar, he's going to turn around the corner, and here he is. Hello, Xur. Okay, he doesn't say much, but okay. If you ever stood around Xur, he does actually make some pretty weird statements just out of the blue. So the first item we'll look at today is the Imperium Bellicose, a Titan helmet. And as you can see, the exotic perk is the anti-grav thrusters, which basically mean when you're aiming in the air, if you jump up and aim in the air, you will basically hover. So that's a really useful perk. It kind of throws people off because they don't know what they're going to be looking at. This is a really useful perk for trials actually, because it's going to be great to use it to throw people off. You know, they're not expecting you to hover, so it's great. I definitely recommend this helmet for the for a purchase if you haven't got it already. I do have it, so I won't be getting it today, but very, very useful for the Crucible. See if you guys enjoy it. It's a very, very useful thing to throw people off when they're trying to find out, you know, they're trying to like kill you. They're expecting you to jump up and come back down. If you have this helmet, you're going to stay, you know, in the air. So the next item is the Crest of Alpha Lupi. It's a hunter chest piece, and it's going to be it's actually a pretty good roll this week. You have straight up intellect, so that's going to help you get your super quicker. And as you can see, the exotic perk is Keeper of the Pack. Basically, it lets you revive teammates quicker and lets the teammates revive you quicker. So that's really, really, really good. Especially good for trials. I keep saying that because, as we all know, trials will be here later today. So if you don't have this yet, I would definitely recommend you purchasing it. It's an extremely, extremely, extremely good exotic. If you don't have it yet, if you get it, you're going to definitely be helping out your teammates. They're going to be everybody's going to benefit from it really in trials especially. And then there's a normal raid, I suppose you can use it there as well. So for the Warlock, we have the Alchemist's Raiment. Now the exotic perk on this exotic is Iron to Gold, and basically it exchanges primary ammo pickups into Glimmer, and also when you have a full super, the orbs you pick up will go towards charging your grenades, so you don't have to waste any more orbs. So especially with the Warlock, which has a if you're using a Sunsinger, I guess you almost always have your super full, so it's great to be using those orbs to actually benefit you. Now the final weapon the final exotic, should I say, is a weapon this week. It's the Invective. Now I would definitely recommend you buying this. Sorry, I forgot to say. Would I recommend the Alchemist Raiment? Yes, if you don't have it and you do want to fill that exotic collection. It's a pretty good exotic. I can't say I use it very often. It's one of those exotics that's sort of like for the novelty. You get it, it's like, yeah, cool, I have it. But it's not really, as far as exotics for the Warlock go, it's not as practical. So onto the Invective. This is probably one of the best shotguns in the game, in my opinion. It's an absolutely fantastic shotgun for all different purposes. It's great in the Crucible. It's great everywhere. It's such a good exotic. Now the final thing, yes, there's a legacy engram, as there is every week. This week it's the primary weapon engram. Honestly, I never recommend buying these guys. They're very, very overpriced at 31 strange coins. But I suppose if you're really looking to complete your year 1 collection and you've got all the year 2 exotics, you might want to go for it. And as always, there are 3 of coins that you can purchase if you want. I mean, I would definitely recommend 3 of coins. If there's nothing this week being sold that you actually want, definitely invest your strange coins into 3 of coins, because as you all know, you can pop these and they will give you a chance of dropping an exotic engram. So that's really good. So just for a little recap before we end the video, for this week I would pretty much buy every exotic. They're all very useful, but I would be a little bit hesitant on the Alchemist Raiment because it's kind of a bit of one of those exotics that's sort of like meh. So I've been ABOT Joker. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.